Officially Friday the 13th, and I posted episode 13 of Nutty Professor Return maybe half an hour ago, an hour ago. So I posted it just after midnight, and then I just gave the kids treats on the bed, all three of them. So both the babies were on the bed, and Agita was also having her treats on the bed, but now she's moving to the perch. So that whole edibles experiment, it didn't really work. It didn't do anything for me. Didn't work as a controlled burn. Didn't really I don't think I would repeat it. There's really not much point, but I tried it. So anyway, now I'm just feeling a little tired. I did nap quite a bit on the sofa. So I'm going to go to bed soon because I have to get up early, go tomorrow to meet my contractor and give the check and do stuff. I have to cut the grass too. I haven't cut the grass in quite some time. So I will edit the footage of tomorrow along with this for the next podcast. Anyway, from the four of us, 1, 2, 3, and Daddy makes 4. Bye for now, and I will post tomorrow from the trip. So I'm going to go to bed soon. Anyway, from the four of us, bye for now. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning, and I've just fed the kids. All three were on the bed for like 30 seconds, but one baby got up. And I think they know that I'm going on a day trip because Agita always has recognized for a while that when I pack my backpack, just for the day, but she knows it's a day trip, and now I think the babies have learned this as well. So I'm packing my backpack, just a change of clothes, and, just, even though I'm not staying overnight, I usually keep a backpack with me. And the stuff that I need, meds and all of that. So I'm just going to get, throw out the garbage, clear the litter boxes again. Sweetheart, that garbage bag is for the litter. You don't need to climb into it. I put a knot on bags anyway, just to be on the safe side, with the kids. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to do some stuff, get ready, have a shower, get the babies into their room. If I'm going all day, I'm not going to leave them the run of the condo. Again, Gita will probably be okay with them, but still, I think they'll probably be more comfortable in their own room, but, look at this. This is quite amazing. I think we're getting pretty close to the point where I could leave Agita and babies in the same space when I go. Maybe not for a whole day, but when I go for an hour or two. So we'll get there gradually. So anyway, I'll show you more. I posted last night's podcast last night about my little experimentation with those gummy thingies, and it didn't hurt. It didn't help. Maybe if the cravings are ever really, really strong, I could consider using that as an SP because it doesn't address the particular dual cravings of the of the other stuff, and that big in dual, the partying in certain settings, that's very powerful. And with this one, I just wanted to be alone and at home with my kids or go for a walk. It doesn't it doesn't foster that second part of the addiction. So, but I don't particularly enjoy it. So, if ever I have really, really strong cravings, this is kind of a. Hello everybody, it's me, the Nutty Professor, and I spent some time with the kids in the morning and got the babies into their room and, packed up my backpack and everything. So I'm now en route, and I just stopped to get gas in this thing. I took like $50, which will probably get me there, but not get me back. This is quite very heavy on gas. But anyway, it was funny. I was gassing up, and there's a city TV crew there getting reactions from, gas customers on gas prices. So the guy said, do you have a minute? And I go, sure, So I moved the car over and I stand against the truck, and he goes, don't be nervous, look at the camera. And I didn't quite warn him. But then as soon as the camera comes on, I become the Nutty Professor. So I'm like going, oh yeah, gas prices, so I don't think they're going to use it. They were expecting a regular gas consumer. They weren't expecting a Nutty Professor. you know, so I strongly doubt they're going to use it, but it was kind of fun, you know. It's like, you never know, they might use a tiny clip from it, but you know, and I said it doesn't directly affect me. I said I have a lot of cars, they take a lot of gas, they take premium, even the Mini takes premium, which is, you know, but I said, you know, I don't have to, you know, I drive more for pleasure. I don't drive really because I have to, you know, you know, and even these trips to the house, you know, at this point, it's gonna, now, yeah, I haven't made one in a while, not because of gas prices, because of all the other stuff, you know. So anyway, so I just said, no, it doesn't directly affect me, so I don't think they're going to use it. Nutty Professor, plus they want people going, oh, gas price is terrible, and, you know, I'm feeling the crunch and stuff like that. So I don't think I was the right person for them. Anyway, bye for now. Well, I'll podcast more from the on route. You know, it's a nice day, you know, you're going to have the sunroof open. I'm not 100% sure the air conditioning is working on this car. When it gets a little warm, it feels coolish, but it's hard to tell unless it gets really hot outside. Anyway, we'll find out. Anyway, bye for now. Keep you posted. I'm having the impossible plant-based Tim's breakfast sandwich again. I asked 2-3 times plant-based, and I'm pretty sure it's plant-based, but it tastes so much like meat. but I'm eating it. It's now. So anyway, I'm just about to join the highway in the red light. So bye for now. I'm here at another Tim Hortons because they forgot to give me my muffin at the other place. Or maybe they were giving it in a separate bag, but they didn't say anything. They didn't say wait. So I drove off and I paid for the muffin. And now I didn't get it, you know? So I had to stop, get off the highway, waste time, get another, there's cash. Thank you. See, they get, you know, they kind of freak out when you give cash because they have the machine ready and everything, but, you know? Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm waiting for something. I almost did it again. Thank you very much. This is the plant-based, right? Okay, thank you. I asked for an English muffin, and they gave it was so good there that I'm stopping here, so I said I might as well get the muffin and also get another sandwich because I really like the plant-based one. And I asked for on the English muffin, and they gave me this instead. You know, I think it's a wrap. As long as it's plant-based, and I keep asking, I keep going plant-based, and they go, yeah. And then it looks and tastes exactly like meat, and it puts me off. But I'm pretty sure that it's plant-based, and it's the wrong type. And never mind, you know, I get to sample this one as well and see which one I prefer. Anyway, I better stop talking because I'm getting on the road. Bye for now. Hello everybody, here I am at the house, and you can see the grass is really big. The neighbors have a service who I think cut just yesterday, so you can see the line there. Makes it easy for me to see where I need to cut, but anyway, and the lawnmower started. I started it while my contractor was here, and we talked for a while, you know, but the timeline for getting this ready and looking for another house, and what I still need to do, what I still need to buy, and all of that stuff, and the railing upstairs. So we had a nice talk, and I started the lawnmower while he was here, just in case, but it started, you know, and I gave him the check to give to the, furnace people. So that's all done, and, you know, he took this for a drive. He likes really old cars. To him, anything 1980 and newer is new, you know, but he liked this. He says it's a really nice ride and in really good shape, so, you know, it was nice. I definitely need air conditioning work, so the next time I come I have to make an appointment with my mechanic. Hopefully it just needs a charge or if there's a leak, but I'm not going to spend a lot of money. You know, if it's a major thing, I'm just going to manage it without air conditioning. On days like today, I mean, I could have used it, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to cut the grass, and there's the, you can see again, you can see the water. So that's going to be the kind of the pull for this house, is that it's very close to the water. There are very nice beaches that way. There's a little beach town a couple of kilometers down that way, and we've got a little private beach that we can. Okay. Grass is cut. Not the neatest of jobs, and my trimmer isn't working, so I'm kind of skipping the trimming around the trees. But at least it's not like a foot high like it was. And you know, but next week when I cut, it'll be the same level as the neighbors, So, a little bit of a breeze here by the water, and, in the shade, it's feeling nice. Now I'm going to have the non-air conditioned car again for the drive back. I'll stop at the garage quickly just to check on the other cars, but I won't switch today. I'll switch next week. So anyway, talking with the contractor about what needs to be done to get the house ready for sale. Of course, the inside, but also outside needs a bit of tidying, and he's going to get somebody to power wash it. And if that doesn't work, then we'll get, find someone to paint it, so I don't mind spending a little bit of money on that, because those are the kinds of things that show when you're selling a house. So anyway, so far so good. I must admit, I kind of enjoyed cutting the grass again. It's not exactly exercise, but it's fresh air, and I like the smell of freshly mown grass, and, and it's, anyway, it's as close as I get to nature, but so far so good, I'm going to put the lawnmower back in, stop at the garage, and then back to the kids stopping in London for fast food. Bye for now. No visible changes, but at least now the gas lines are all done. The furnace is working again. I don't really need it now, but still had to be done before the house could be sold. And I brought the new faucet for the kitchen. So now I have to get the sink and faucets for bathrooms. And I talked to my contractor today about, the railing, and, it has to be up to code, and the height and the gap here, so a small kid couldn't go through it. The twins would be playing like anything here. So, and the plan B is, if I can't get the price that I want for this house, then I'll just keep it, and we will use it for, occasional use with the twins and myself and Agita. And now that everyone's getting along, so I'll have to keep an eye to make sure that the twins don't keep jumping from there down, I'm here at my storage garage, and I think this is the first time that the S430 has actually been here. And it's relative, the old Mercedes is in there. I'll introduce them in the next time I come, when I bring the Mercedes out. Right now I'm not going to actually take out any of those cars. I'm just going to take a quick check, make sure everything's okay. Next week when I come, I'll start those cars and shuffle them around and leave the Mini and take back the Porsche or the Corvette. So that's another push for the summer, the whole old car thing, and bringing them to town and starting them up and cruising. And so hopefully that's going to be a bit of rechandling. So I got gas at the little town by my house in Esso, and it was a self-serve. So there was a guy with a big truck and then a big boat behind it, taking up all three pumps on one side. So I had to go on the other side, and there's bikers, because there's a big biker thing in Port Dover, not too far away. Friday the 13th, they all converge on Port Dover and Lake Erie. So a little distance from here, but I guess they're on their way there. So there was a couple of bikers, and then I backed it, and then I had to remember which side the pump was on, and I did all of that. And I got more than I usually get. I got about 70. It took $60 gas to get here, 55 to 60. It's about 40 in other cars. But this is super, and this is a big, heavy 8-cylinder. So it's about, $110 trip return. Still a lot cheaper than a train, but still, Anyway, I get $70 and $71, something like that. And I go in and I get some, some cold drinks, change from cola, and the clerk says she made a mistake. She ended up charging the boat guy my thing. His thing was $89. But she goes, I was entirely my mistake. She said, I thought he was pump number 1, he was pump number 3 on the other side, or 4 or 7, whatever it was. But she goes, entirely her mistake, which, and there was a difference of 16. He got $89 and I got 73 with my cold drinks. So she goes, oh no, I will, it's my mistake, I'll pay the difference cash. So I'm like, fine. It's, it was purely her mistake. And I'm like, like I would have been a little bit freakier if it had been like a $13 difference on Friday the 13th, So Friday the 13th wasn't very lucky for her. But she said, there could have been somebody else that there could have been like a $50, $60 difference. Usually, if I have one of the smaller cars, I only get like 40. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Let me just take a quick check of those cars. I had actually considered leaving the Mercedes here and taking back the Corvette because it's such a nice day, I could have the hood down and it would be the first top-down drive trip to town for this car, or the Porsche. I haven't driven it since it's been fixed. My friend actually drove it here and I drove the Mini, so my contractor friend, so in winter. So I could take one of these two, but then the problem is going to be this big Pacifica, that big Cadillac, or the big Mercedes won't go into the Corvette spot here. It'll be a little too tight. There's already just about enough space. I'm here at the McDonald's in Woodstock, Ontario, and as usual, when you order a filet of fish, they ask you to pull over because it's not ready. They ask you to, they don't have them stacked up and waiting, so they ask you to pull over. So I'm just waiting for my filet of fish in a meal. They gave me the Coke, but forgot to give me a straw, so I can't even sip on Coke until cola, until my filet of fish. It's not a major deal. So anyway, so far so good. I'm just gonna have my filet of fish while and head back to the kids. So they're taking a little while here, but it's okay. Anyway, I'll tape again from home, and I'll try to edit and post tonight if I can. Anyway, bye for now. Can you believe this? Everybody's having treats in the bed. I came back and I was just so tired. I was just kind of vegging on the sofa and exchanging emails and texts. And I'm meeting my friend tomorrow, meeting another friend next week. So weekend, so very social for me. But look at who's being social here. Look at this. Can you believe this? So you want more treats? I'll get more treats. Everybody can eat on the bed. Anyway, I also realize that tomorrow is actually tonight. Tomorrow kind of is 1 month completely clear. Good morning, everybody. It's the next day. So it's the 14th, no longer the 13th, and it's a full month clear for me today. So we've been celebrating with lots of treats. All three kids had treats in the kitchen, on the floor, very close, but Agita is now in the living room. I'll see if I can get her to come and have some treats here, the bed. Well, Agita doesn't want to come to the bedroom, so we've all come back here. There. There. Last night I was so tired that I just crashed after the little bit of footage I took, and I think during the night the baby slept in the bed with me, and Agita was here, and then in the morning Agita came to the bed, and everybody's been, moving around as usual. But right now, and we've had treats, so I'm just going to spend a bit more time with the kids, give them wet food, and later today I'm meeting my local friend, cat rescue friend, for lunch, and she's going to help me with some tech support. I need to make space on my phone and stuff like that, and I've run out of space on my laptop, so we can do some organizing. So kind of looking forward to that. I haven't seen her in quite some time now, so we can catch up a bit. So anyway, that's the plan for today. And I want to... Hello, everybody. It's now, I think, day 29. Yesterday, I think, marked a month. So today is a Sunday. And one baby is there in the tent. And one baby is there, very comfortable. I think this one is Finn. and Agita is there under the bed. And you can see he's kind of stretching his paws towards her, and she's there quite settled. And she's been spending time under the bed because that's her safe spot. Now that the babies are allowed in this room, her, sanctuary is under the bed. So and she came running out because I showed her sanctuary on tape, So I've just been working on a journal entry, and the four of us have been in this room. Just want to add, it's now, as I said, I think day 29. And I think the last footage I taped was a couple of days ago. So I just wanted to say yesterday my friend came over, and we had lunch at one of the places there, Eden. And she came up here and helped me with some tech stuff, clearing space on my phone and on my laptop and putting stuff onto a hard drive. I think I already had it backed up, but I wasn't sure how many backups I had and where they were, and she organized that, so I have several backups now. And it was very nice to see her and to have her come over and, meet the kids, and she was indirectly responsible for my getting the babies because, she was the one who coordinated the shelter and, by fostering them at first. So, and lcee let her pet him, but Finn was still a bit shy. And Agita also came to say hi to her. So it was nice. She was here for some time. We worked on all of this. And I did tell her a little bit more about the binges, the last binge. She knew about the end part because, the public podcast, and, was kind of disturbed by it because, it was a bit rough. But I told her some of the other parts that I didn't include in podcasts, some of the more private details. And it was pretty harrowing. The private details were also pretty harrowing, very dark humor to some of them, but very harrowing. But still, after she left, I found that the cravings had ramped up a bit. And that, it's a bit messed up that even talking about, the stuff with a friend kind of, even though it was, not the most positive stuff, but just talking about it ramped up the cravings. So I ended up having to use another control burn or slow burn, as my friend says, and I like the term slow burn because, the control part doesn't always work. So I had to use another slow burn. I had two of those gummy things, those edibles left that I showed in the previous, podcast. So I took those, and I just passed out in front of the sofa. And I think both of my friends, when I told them about it today, they agreed that it's better, when the cravings are very, very strong rather than given to my other cravings, which is, much more dangerous and much more expensive, and leads me into the underworld. It's better to take a couple of those things and pass out in front of the TV, which I did, And then I got up in the middle of the night, moved to the bed, and I've spent a lot of time at home with the kids this morning, with the kids and the babies, and I've been finally, it took me a while because I haven't made an entry in a couple of days, so I had to catch up. So I did make a journal entry, and I've just been writing there in Agita's room with and all three kids were in there with me, and it's been a relaxing day. I'm going to just finish the journal entry and then do some editing. And my idea is that I want to go out to eat. I might just walk to a place again. There's a shawarma place I want to try, or I could take the car and go downtown. We'll see, and then I'll just stay home with the kids. I'll come back, stay home with the kids, and I'll edit and post podcast number 14. So anyway, we'll keep you posted. I might tape again after I come back. Anyway, bye for now. Hello everybody, I'm here at the Tibetan place. This is another one that I tried a few weeks ago. That was the day the Mini had low air in the tire. So today I was debating, do I walk to the shawarma place? And then I'm like going, I don't know. And I had to get some cola and I don't want to carry it from South Shop to where it's I got a bit lazy. So I said, I'll bring the Mini, I'll eat it Tibetan, and then on the way back there's Shoppers Drug Mart. And I go to the Mini and the tire is very low, same one. So there was a slow leak. And I didn't want to have to call CA again or end up with a flat. So I just left it. And then I'm like, I might as well just bring the S430. So I brought the S430, it's right in front, you can see it there, And I came to this place, and I'm trying to say katsa here. I've had shrimp here, but I haven't had the vegetable cutlet thing. I usually have it next door. So I'm trying their Tibetan vegetable cutlet curry here, So I'm having a vegetarian meal. So anyway, I'll do this, pick up the cola, the drug mart, back to the kids, and I want to edit and post podcast 14. So bye for now. Okay, rather than walk to the shawarma place, I decided I might as well bring the car and come to Tibetan. And I was going to bring the Mini, but it has a flat tire again, or very low. And this is what happened a few weeks ago when I came to this very place. So then I brought the S430, and I'm having the vegetable corn soup, and I've added lots and lots of peppers. I think the corn soup is better at the other place, my more usual place. But, you know, it's hard to tell because they put so much pepper in it. But it's good, and now I'm getting a vegetarian dish as well, so I'll show you that when it comes. Okay, the Tasekatsa has arrived. It's a very different style than the place next door that I usually go to. Here the vegetable cutlets aren't fried and battered as much as the other. They kind of dissolve a bit in the curry sauce, but it's still very good. It's good to say. And the sauce is more what they call Manchurian in Hakka restaurants and in Tibetan restaurants. The other one is kind of more red. And the soup was actually good. I put lots and lots of stuff. So I'm going to finish eating and then stop at Drug Mart on the way back for cola, and then back to the kids. So, and then edit and post. Bye for now. Food is good. Everybody, I just got home a couple of minutes ago. I let the babies out of their room. And look, he's coming to say hi to his sister. She's not hissing yet, you know. So, one baby here, agita here. I'm just putting away my shopping, toilet paper and cola. Those kind of essentials. And, you know, the other baby is here, eating dry food, you know, with the door open. I'm going to give you guys the wet in just a couple of minutes. So anyway, I finished eating, went to Drug Mart, got the cola and the paper towels, picked up a French vanilla and donut on the way back, and just ate it while driving back. I've still got a little bit left here. So, day 29, a month and a day. Clear, we've crossed the month mark, you know. Now, yesterday, as I said, there was some bull. But then I used my new controlled burn of having a weed gummy, a couple of weed gummies. And tonight I have no controlled burns, and I'm okay. Tonight I'm going to be fine, you know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fine. I'm going to edit and post this and spend some time with the kids and go to bed, you know. I'm caught up in my journal entries too. So anyway, from the four of us, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Daddy makes 4. Bye for now.